Christ is risen.
Christ indeed is risen.
Oh, I was hoping I would win this one.
I have the winner.
Well, you can see this, our red egg. It seems like a shame to crack it, but that's what you have to do. That's what you do on Pascha. We've come to the end of Bright Week, and actually it's the Monday after Bright Week. I was hoping to do this video a little bit sooner. In fact, I was hoping to do a lot of videos a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
I think Machushka thought that I had given up on making videos. Or maybe she was hoping that is what would happen.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything.
I didn't.
Well,
can neither confirm nor deny.
It's been a little while, like 6 months.
Who's counting?
I'm counting. Me.
No, not me.
That's the other way.
Other way. Yeah, this way towards me. No, not me. Sorry.
Not her.
No.
But me.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, anyways, I think it's good that we do a shorter video just to get things kind of kicked back off. But one of the things I love about Holy Pascha is, of course, all the things that go in your Pascha basket. And in the United States, it's fun things like barbecue ribs and fried chicken. But, there's also more traditional things like sausages. And we make, for our Pascha basket, something called hrudka, which is, I don't really know how to explain it. It's like a boiled custard, kind of. But you hang it up. It looks like cheese. It's kind of scrambled eggs and milk whey.
It's kind of, but it's very it's spongy
kind of.
Like
it's
scrambled eggs, but it's like a solid,
right?
Like soft cheese.
And most people don't like it, but we really love it, and it goes in our Pascha basket every year. Additionally, the red eggs, and what I love about the red eggs is that about February or early in the fast, Machushka will start saving onion skins because that's what we use, right? I think we've mentioned this before about our Pascha baskets, but I just love it because it's so easy to make the red eggs. You just take the yellow onion skins and you boil them, and then you add a little vinegar, and then you put your eggs in after the water has cooled down. And, you bring them to a boil and you just kind of let them sit. And you polish them
magically, every time, about 3 weeks before Pascha, I'll try and buy some yellow onions, and all of the skins are gone. It's like the grocery store knows that's what we need, and they're just all gone.
Or someone. So
that's why I have to start in February to get them.
Someone is going in and saying, "Oh, we know those Orthodox. They're trying to dye their eggs red again with onion skins.
Every time.
Let's thwart them."
Every time.
But it's just such a beautiful color. I mean, it's really amazing.
Yeah, it's a very nice crimson.
Nice crimson color
red.
that you get when you use the yellow eggs. It's like it's like front of her face.
Yeah, it is not the sweet onions, but actual yellow onions, not like the sweet
beautiful
onions.
Now this was a brown egg, but I mean it's so red, and that's not. There's no artificial dye in that. It's just the dye that comes out naturally from the onion skins. Well. And to be honest, part of the reason why we haven't made a video in a long time is because things have been really busy. Just a little busy. They haven't been a lot of busy. They haven't been really crazy. They've been really crazy. But, we thank God for that. And, it's it also seems like it's a little sad during right after Pascha because you have this big buildup, and then you have Bright Week, and Bright Week is supposed to be a really amazing celebration, but often people are in recovery mode. but as I was explaining to some of our newest Orthodox Christians in the missions that I serve, Bright Week is envisioned as kind of like a week-long celebration of the day of Pascha. And so, if we were serving services, if you're blessed to attend them during Bright Week, it's just the Paschal service over and over and over again for the most part in many ways. The elements of the services are like that. They're just so supremely Pascha. But adding to kind of a bittersweet, experience that we had this year, One of a beloved member that we knew from Holy Resurrection in Clinton fell asleep in the Lord, Joseph Califf, and his funeral was during Bright Week on Bright Tuesday. Yeah. And it's such an unusual kind of funeral because on the one hand you have the funeral service, but on the other hand you have all of the Pascha hymns. I mean, you're singing Paschal hymns over and over again during a funeral. Yeah. And this is something that only occurs during Bright Week. Right. If there's a funeral during Bright Week, this is when it's done. But otherwise, it's a normal funeral service. And not that you would, delight in serving a funeral service, but it's hard to separate out the two because you're at a funeral, but you're singing Paschal hymns. But I think there's also a certain beauty in the hymns of Pascha in a funeral service, because it reminds us that as much as death is difficult and as losing someone we love that's beloved to us is hard, that we are people of the resurrection first and foremost, and so it's kind of an interesting it's kind of an interesting tension that you have when you're serving these services for a funeral during Bright Week. So on top of being busy and kind of being in recovery during Bright Week, we also served a funeral, so I wonder if anybody that's watching, if they got to go to any Bright Week services. Historically, the people that watch our videos are not really emailing us. Although I have to admit, at one point I turned off all the comments, so that kind of puts a damper on things. Yeah, so that puts a damper on things of people saying, kind of commenting, if you can't comment.
That's true.
So, but there's always email. The fun thing is that most people that are watching our videos have our way to contact us, our cell phone number or email or something. So they probably just do that anyways.
That's true.
So, but I think that this is a good time to get back into making videos, kind of reinvigorated because now, not that things have slowed down, they haven't.
Starting summer.
No, they're actually crazier than they've ever been. This might actually be the craziest summer that I think we've had.
We've got a jam-packed summer.
Maybe ever, actually. Mm-hmm. Maybe ever. Mm-hmm. So the things aren't slowing down. But I did sucker Matushka into making this video, so it's likely I could probably sucker her into making another video and then just keep going, and maybe not stop like we did last time.
You owe me big time.
Well, I'm way behind on owing you. I owe you big time times.
For a lot of things, right?
I owe you big time 40x.
But who's counting?
or maybe this is more like the Holy Cross. Like I owe you big time 400x. 100x in each direction. I owe you big time. But we'll see what summer has in store for sure. Yes. And maybe we'll get some soundbite videos going together as well. That would be interesting.
That'd be fun.
We've already done like an interview with Matushka a couple of times, so might as well do a trilogy. What's better than one movie and two movies? A sequel is a trilogy. So we do an Ode to Matushka Part 3, the trilogy, right? Well, anyways, we hope that you had a blessed Pascha and a blessed Bright Week, and we hope you also enjoy your Paschal season. Remember, Pascha is not over. The Paschal season continues until Holy Ascension. And so we'll continually be singing Christ is Risen during that season as well.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
And so all of the joy of Pascha to you and your family and your loved ones. God bless you. Christ is risen.
Indeed, he's risen.